Whenever the conversation turns to the dangers of AI, everybody's mind goes to the same place, right? Is a robot going to take my job? But what if I told you the biggest, the most immediate threat is something way more personal? Something that messes with the very fabric of how you see the world. Yeah, let's get into it.
No, seriously, just take a second. What's the first thing that pops into your head when you think about all the risks that come with AI? What's the one thing that genuinely, truly scares you?
And yeah, look, the whole job market thing, that's a big deal, for sure. But the real danger, the one that's happening right now, is that for most of us, that line between what's real and what's fake is just completely vanishing. And believe me, this is happening way faster than anyone seems to be noticing.
And that, right there, is the heart of the problem. We're at a point where AI can whip up voices, videos, pictures, you name it, that are so good they feel completely real to us. This isn't some far-off sci-fi idea. This is a right-now problem.
For a while there, we all got pretty good at being internet detectives, right? We could spot the tells. But all those old tricks we used to sniff out a fake, they're basically useless now. The technology just leapfrogged our ability to keep up. It's gotten too good, way too fast.
I mean, just think about the difference. A few years back, a fake was, well, it was obvious, right? The voice sounded like a robot from a bad movie. The video editing was all choppy. You could see the seams. But now? Oh man. Now AI is spitting out stuff that is buttery smooth, sounds perfectly human. It's often literally impossible to tell it's not the real deal.
And of course, whenever there's a shiny, new, powerful tool, you can bet the bad guys are going to be first in line to play with it. Cybercriminals are already all over this, and they're using this tech to build a whole new class of terrifyingly effective scams.
And again, this is not a what-if scenario. These attacks are happening as we speak. I'm talking about things like a finance department getting a voice call that sounds exactly like their CEO demanding an urgent wire transfer, or deepfake videos being used to blackmail people. This is so much bigger than just a cleverly worded phishing email.
But this is where it really hits home for every single one of us. Just imagine for a second. Your phone rings, you pick it up, and you hear the voice of your kid or your parent, and they're panicking. They're in trouble. They need money right now. How could you not believe it? The voice is perfect. That level of emotional manipulation is it's a game changer.
And here's the scariest part. You don't need to be some kind of super hacker to pull this off anymore. Not even close. There are AI tools out there right now that anyone can use to cook up a convincing fake in a matter of minutes. The skill level required to create this kind of chaos, it's basically dropped to zero.
So this all leads to the real weak spot here. The tech is just the weapon, right? The actual target is us. It's our own human brain. AI is being used to hack the most basic instinct we have, the instinct to trust what we see and hear.
Yeah, there's actually a term for this. Trust hacking. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's the moment our own perception, our gut feeling to believe what's right in front of our face, gets twisted and turned into the biggest security flaw of all.
And you can bet this is a massive deal for businesses. I mean, just think about it. You're an employee. You get a message from your boss that looks and sounds exactly right. Or you're in HR, interviewing a fantastic candidate over video who isn't even a real person. The potential for fraud, for leaking sensitive data, for just pure chaos, it's off the charts.
And let's be honest with ourselves. We are not psychologically ready for this. Not at all. Our brains are hardwired, through thousands of years of evolution, to believe that if we hear a familiar voice, it's real. If we see a video, it happened. AI is shattering those fundamental rules, and we just haven't developed the mental antibodies, that deep-seated skepticism to handle it.
Okay, I know, that sounds incredibly bleak, and it is scary, but it's not hopeless. It's really not. Just like with any other massive technological shift, it just means we have to adapt. We have to learn the new rules of the game. So, the big question is, how do we fight back? Let's break down the new playbook.
All right, for any company or organization, it really boils down to three big things. First up, awareness. You have to train your people. Everyone needs to know that deepfakes and voice clones are out there and what they look and sound like. Second, verification. You have to harden your processes. If you get a request to move money or send sensitive data, you must confirm it using a different method. Don't just reply to the email. Pick up the phone and call a number you know is legit. And third, and this one's huge, culture. You have to build a workplace where it's absolutely okay, in fact, it's encouraged, to hit pause and ask questions, even if the request looks like it's coming straight from the top.
And look, this isn't just for businesses, this is for every single one of us. This goes way beyond just being good with computers. What we're talking about here is a brand new, absolutely essential survival skill for living in the 21st century.
And this quote, this really nails it. You know that old phrase we all grew up with, seeing is believing? Well, it's dead. It's officially over. In a world with this kind of AI, just seeing something with your own eyes or hearing it with your own ears is no longer good enough proof. So, if that's the old rule, what's the new one? It's actually pretty simple to say, but it's a huge shift in how we think. The new mantra isn't seeing is believing, it's verify, then trust. That's it. You verify it first, and only then do you trust it, every single time.
And really, that's the thought I want to leave you with. As our world gets more and more saturated with these perfect, impossible-to-spot fakes, what are we left with? What can you actually truly rely on? In a world where anything can be faked, what are you going to choose to be your anchor for what's real?